Another fantastic interview with the most amazing teacher in the world, Mr. Shearman.
So we were going to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
Number one, how long have you been teaching for?
Well, my first year of teaching was 1976, so, wow, I think it's about 42 years.
Wow, that's a lot.
Makes me feel very old.
Well, number two, how does it feel teaching 5P?
Look, 5P have been much better than I thought they were going to be. I'd heard some stories about some of the kids and I thought, oh dear. But honestly, I can honestly say they've been fantastic. They've been really hard workers, they're very neat, and they focus on their learning really well. I've been very impressed with 5P. Well done, 5P.
Are you feeling confident about this year's debating team?
Look, I am. We've been to, as Marcus would know, we've been to a workshop and we saw other children in our area that are going to be debating against us, and I've got to say, I thought we were much better than them. I think we've got some great clear thinkers, some really good speakers, and I'm hoping this year's going to be great. Yep,
How many countries have you visited?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's probably around about a dozen now, about 12, 10 or between 10 and 12.
And which one was your favourite?
Look, I think it's probably France. Yeah, I think French cities and French countryside, it's easy to drive in them and the food's really good and the people are really friendly, and of course I speak French, or I've got 10 words in French, so I get by. So I think France.
Cool. So thank you for coming along with the interview and thank you for joining us today.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
Thanks, Marcus. Great fun. Thanks very much.
Here we have Mr. May, the Assistant Principal and the PE Teacher Extraordinaire. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So we've got some questions for you. Do you miss classroom teaching?
I do miss classroom teaching a little bit. I've been teaching here for a number of years and the PE, I'm loving doing the PE, but there's some things that I miss is developing those relationships with some of the students and having my own classroom. I think next year I'll go back onto class, but at the moment I'm really enjoying what I'm doing.
Do you believe your PE program has made an impact on the students?
Yeah, I think it has. I surveyed the students last year and the parents and the staff, and I think it definitely has made an impact. Every student I talk to loves doing PE, and if it can mean they're active and doing sport, then I'm very happy. So yes, I definitely think it's had an impact. That impact we probably won't see maybe for a few more years yet.
How long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching since 2004, so that's 14 years. And I've been at Elibana since 2006, so I've been here for a long time.
What's your favourite sport that you've taught in PE?
Favourite sport I've taught is probably tennis. The kids really got a lot out of that and they were getting a lot better at it from doing it. But next week we're starting golf, so I'm really hopeful golf will be a fun sport for everyone to join in.
And would you prefer classroom teaching or teaching PE?
At the moment I love PE, I'll continue to do that. Ask me this time next year, maybe I'll be doing classroom teaching again, see how we go. But I really do like the PE, and if I do give it up, I'm hopeful that we keep doing it in the school.
Thank you, Mr. May, for joining us.
Thank you, Layla.
Thank you.
Thank you, Genevieve.
Today we'll be interviewing Miss Crowley. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We just have a few questions to ask you. So, question number one. How do you like this school so far?
Oh, I love Elibana Public School. I'm really happy to be here. The students are really nice and the parents are really nice and the teachers are really nice. I'm actually having a very good time. Thank you for asking.
Do you plan on staying?
Yes, I do plan on staying, hopefully. Definitely here to the end of the year and hopefully I'll be here next year.
How do you feel being in charge of Starstruck?
Great, because I love dancing. So I've taught dancing outside of school, so I love doing it inside of school as well. And it's been really fun so far.
Have there been any plans for Starstruck?
Yes, so we have filmed our auditions. So the Starstruck students have filmed their audition and then we send that away to Starstruck and hope that we get in, which fingers crossed we really hope, and I'm sure we will because we've gotten in every other year.
Thank you.
And last question. Have there been any problems with Starstruck?
No, no problems. We're submitting 2 groups of 16 and we only had 30 students at one stage, so we needed to find 2 more students, but we ended up finding them, so we have more than enough now.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.